Well, hello guys. It's Donna again from Flavors with a Twist. And how are my flavor twisters doing today? I hope that you're doing well. What we're going to do today, flavor twisters, we are going to make a delicious crock pot lasagna. And in front of you are all the delicious ingredients that we are going to use. First of all, right here, I have 2 pounds of ground beef. I have a pound of Italian hot sausage. I have 2 packs of McCormick thick and zesty spaghetti seasoning. I have some fresh parsley, a tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of onion powder, 3 tablespoons of sugar right there. I have 3 eggs, 7 cloves of garlic that I pressed, 1 medium-sized onion I chopped, 1 medium-sized bell pepper I chopped, and in the back I have Parmesan cheese over there, mozzarella cheese. I have onion and garlic powder, and that's what we have in the dishes here. I have some Italian seasoning back here, and I have tomato puree, crushed tomatoes, ricotta cheese, and right here, guys, I have some Barilla oven-ready lasagna, and I'm doing it in a crock pot, so this is the type of lasagna that you do not have to boil first, so it'll cook up really nice. So, guys, let's get started. First of all, we're going to brown our ground beef, and I'm going to do the Italian sausage in a different skillet because it's a little bit harder to chop up than the ground beef. But after I do that, we're going to blend them together and put the rest of our delicious ingredients inside. So let's go over to the stove. Okay, guys, I'm over at the stove. Now what we're going to do, we are going to put the ground beef in. Okay, we have that in there. And also, we are going to add this Italian sausage over here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is start chopping this up, and that way it can start browning. Okay. We're going to get this stuff going here, guys, because this lasagna is going to be the best that you've ever had. Now, okay, get the sausage broke up here so it can start browning, and then I'll blend it in with the ground beef. Okay. All right, so let's give this a few minutes, guys, so we can get this all broken up and start the browning. Okay, guys, our ground beef is almost brown. You want to cook it until the red is out of it. And I'm trying to tell you guys, we don't even have any seasonings in here yet, but you can smell that Italian sausage. And it smells delicious. So I'm going to turn the sausage off. It looks pretty good. And I broke it up. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn the fire off of that. And we are going to blend it in with the ground beef. Okay. Let's blend this sausage and ground beef together. And I did not drain the ground beef. It's a little bit of fat in here, but I want to keep it in there because sausage have a tendency sometimes to be dry. So that'll do just right. Okay. Now, guys, what we're going to do is add our peppers and our onions. First of all, let's add the onion. Yum, yum, yum. Then we are going to add our green bell pepper. We're going to mix that in. This is going to be delicious. I can hardly wait. Now, let's give this a stir. Get those onions and peppers, the cooking in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's add our seasonings. We have our onion powder and garlic powder. You want to put those in. Okay. Give that a stir. Now this has been cooking about 2 minutes. Let's add in that fresh garlic. Yum. And it's pressed, guys, and I mean to tell you, it's going to start lighting this kitchen up once it starts getting fragrant. It smells so good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take an envelope of that McCormick extra thick and zesty spaghetti sauce, and we're going to add that in. Okay. Alrighty. This is beginning to smell delicious. Okay, look at that. Yummy. And guys, when you do it like this, it tastes so much better than just buying the jarred sauce and putting it in there. Okay. Now, we are going to add our tomato puree. And our crushed tomatoes. Okay. It's going to be delicious. Delicious. Yum. Now we're going to stir this up. Oh boy. Now we're going to add that other pack of thick and zesty spaghetti seasoning. I just like to add it a little bit. I like it in the meat first, and then I like to put it in the season, the sauce. And that's why I added it at different times. Okay. Now let's give this a stir. And what we're going to do also, guys, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, and I'm going to add it 1 tablespoon at a time. Yum. This is going to be so delicious, guys. Give this a stir. Then we'll add the other one. Now let's add that other tablespoon. And that's the Italian seasoning. And I'm trying to tell you guys, oh, it smells so good in here. Now also we're going to add those 3 tablespoons of sugar. Alrighty. And I'm going to taste it. And then we're going to probably add salt, because we didn't add salt yet. But all of those seasonings, like that thick and zesty spaghetti seasoning, it has salt in it. So you have to be real careful with that. So what I'm going to do now is taste the sauce and see what it tastes like. Oh my, that's good. But what I'm going to do is add some salt. About a teaspoon. Okay. And you know what, guys? I don't have any pepper in here. I just thought about it. But you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to add some crushed red pepper. Okay, guys, I have some crushed red peppers here. So I'm going to add some, not to make it hot, but just to give it a twang there. I'm trying to put like a teaspoon. Okay, that should do it. So, we're going to let this cook. And you know what I also add to this, guys? I always add to my sauce some Parmesan cheese. So what I have here is a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And we're just going to stir that in. I'm going to give it a taste. And what I'm going to do is let this simmer for about 15 minutes. And then we'll assemble our cheese mixture for our lasagna. And then we can assemble our lasagna in the crock pot. So, let me give this a taste. It smells delicious, guys. Hold on, let me rinse my spoon off. And I want to give it a taste. Yum. Oh my God. That is delicious. If the sauce tastes like that, you can only imagine what your lasagna is going to taste like once you add those cheeses and everything. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is put a lid on this, and we're going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, let's mix up our cheese mixture. Now, what I have here is a 24-ounce container of ricotta cheese. Okay, we're going to put that in. And I have those 3 eggs, and I beat them. We're going to put that in. We're going to add 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. Okay. And we're going to add 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. And we're going to give this a stir. Mix it up. This is going to be the cheese mixture for our Crockpot lasagna. And it's going to be delicious, guys. Now, what I want to do now, I have a tablespoon of that Italian seasoning. We're putting that in. And we're going to add the parsley, the fresh parsley. Just put that in. And that's all to it, guys. And we're going to mix this up real well. And this will be our cheese mixture for our lasagna. And also, we're going to add more mozzarella cheese on the top of each layer. Okay, so I'm going to finish stirring this up real well. And I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, let's assemble our lasagna. And also, I have some pepperoni here. We're going to put that in for extra flavor. Now, back here, I have the sauce. And what I'm going to do is spoon like 2 ladles of sauce in the bottom of the crock pot. Just like that. Spread it around. Okay. And now, what we're going to do, let me see if you can see this really well. Okay, move it up here. And I turned my crock pot on high so it can start warming up. Because, you know, these things take a while. And I have the lasagna noodles. And like I said, these are the oven-ready lasagna noodles. I have them right here. And we're just going to, let me see, put some of these in the bottom like this. Probably have to break it so it'll fit, you know, because the crock pot is like kind of rounded at the bottom. There we go. Just put them in any kind of way. It doesn't make a difference because they will expand a little bit once they start cooking. Okay. And I'm just breaking the noodles up to fit in the bottom of the pot. Like I said, it doesn't have to be neat. It's a noodle, guys. It's not that hard. Just break them up so. Okay. Now, On top of that, I am going to take some of this here ricotta cheese mixture and add that as a layer. Okay. Just take a spoon and just kind of mash it all over there like that. Yum. This is going to be so good, guys. Okay. Some mozzarella cheese on here. Some of the shredded mozz. Okay. Now what we're going to do is make another layer. So what I'm going to do now is add some more noodles. I'm going to add some sauce. Okay. 2 more ladles of that sauce. That wasn't a full ladle there. Okay. Now, we're going to add some pepperoni to this. And believe me, guys, once that pepperoni starts cooking and gets down in there, Okay, I have the pepperoni here, and I'm just going to add it all over this meat sauce. Okay, now we're going to add some more of that cheese. And spread that all over. So we only got one more layer. Okay, now what we're going to do is add some more mozzarella. All over just like that. This is going to be so good, guys. Okay, now we're going to do our last row. Okay, on our last row, guys, we're just going to put the noodles in. We're going to add our sauce. Always do the top layer a little bit different than the bottom layers because you're finishing it off. So, okay, you see this got this crock pot full. This is going to be delicious, guys. Okay, now add on the rest of that pepperoni. Okay, I love this stuff, guys. Let's put the pepperoni in. And I'm telling you, when this pepperoni gets to cooking, it leaves off a wonderful flavor. And the oil from the pepperoni goes all through the meat sauce also. So you're really going to love this. Okay. This is just one of my added tricks to my lasagna. And even when I do the oven baked lasagna, I still put pepperoni. So you could take this recipe and do it either way, you know. And if you don't have the oven ready noodles, just use the regular noodles. But if you would like, you can boil them for maybe about 4 or 5 minutes and then use them that way. Okay. Now, put the rest of the cheese and the mozzarella, and that's it. Okay. Alrighty. Just splatter it on. It's going to be good, guys. And I have the crock pot on high, and I'm going to put the lid on this and let this go for exactly 3 hours. And we're going to top it off with some mozzarella cheese. Okay. And that's it, guys. So I'm going to put the lid on this crock pot and let this baby go for 3 hours. And you can see this is a lot of food. So if you have company coming, this will be enough to feed everybody. And I'm going to serve it with some garlic bread, maybe a little tossed salad, so everyone will have enough. Okay, guys, that's it. So I'll see you in 3 hours. Well, hi, guys. I'm back. It's been exactly 2 hours, and I just wanted to take a look at this. Yum. Look at this, guys. So what I'm going to do, Just to be safe, I'm going to turn this down on low and let it cook for the other hour on low. And our lasagna should be ready. Doesn't that look delicious, guys? Look at that. Yum. So I'll see you in another hour. Like I said, I'm turning it down on low. It depends on your crock pot, and this is a newer one, so they tend to cook a little bit faster than the old crock pots. So just to be safe, I turned it down on low. See you in an hour. Well, hi guys, I'm back. And look at our lasagna. I turned it off after the other hour, so that was the total cooking time of 3 hours. 2 hours was on high. And the last hour, I turned the crock pot down to low. And then I let it cool off for 20 minutes because it was bubbling hot. So let me dip some of this up and we'll see how it tastes. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. It's so thick. I mean, this crock pot is full of it. I couldn't even dig all the way down to the bottom. Let's see how this tastes, guys. Okay. Look at this. Yum. And you can see all the ingredients, the noodles, everything. Let me see if I can move this crock pot back so you can get a better look. Oh, this thing is heavy. Okay. Now let's taste some of this. Oh, and you can see the noodles. Look how nice and tender. Yum. Oh, guys. This is delicious. Oh, my goodness. And you can even taste the pepperoni in the sauce. Oh, my goodness. And it's cheesy. The Italian sausage, the ground beef, all the seasoning. Guys, I'm trying to tell you. Look at that. Look at that. And it's nice and moist, and the noodles are nice and tender. They did expand. They don't look like much in the box, but they expanded. So, this is oh my God, this recipe. I can't quit eating it. This is Flavors with a Twist. My crock pot lasagna. Make this for your family, guys. They'll be glad you did. So this is Donna from Flavors with a Twist. Bye.